announcements and really try to connect the dots and see where this whole AI thing is going, buckle up because some of this stuff is seriously mind-blowing. AI in defense, AI glasses, even AI that could totally change how we search the web.
Yeah, it's not just about like these individual developments, It's about how everything is converging and the impact that's having across every industry imaginable.
Totally. Okay, so like right off the bat, there's this partnership that kind of surprised me.
Hmm.
Cohere and Palantir. Honestly, I didn't even really know who Cohere was until this news came out. But it turns out they're a pretty big deal in AI. We're talking a company worth over $5 billion.
Hmm.
And get this, one of their co-founders was a key figure in developing that attention is all you need paper, which basically laid the groundwork for all the large language models we're seeing today.
Right, and that's what makes this whole partnership so interesting. So you've got Palantir, they're known for working with big companies and government agencies, and they're putting Cohere's AI models right into their Foundry platform. Think about it. Cohere's technology could be running systems used by companies like Airbus, influencing decisions across all sorts of industries.
And with Palantir's connections to government agencies too, including those in defense and intelligence, it really makes you wonder about how far this partnership could reach. Like, could this be a sign of things to come in the AI world, with these smaller, specialized AI companies like Cohere becoming super important partners for bigger companies?
It's definitely possible. This could point to a trend of, consolidation and specialization in the AI industry. The bigger companies focus on building the platforms and applications and rely on the smaller players like Cohere to provide the really cutting-edge AI models.
It's almost like a power shift happening behind the scenes. Companies like Cohere having a huge influence through their technology, even if they're not as well known as Google or OpenAI.
Yeah.
And that brings up a really interesting question. How do these smaller players, who are often the ones actually developing the core AI tech, how do they shape the ethical side of things? The potential risks, especially when it comes to sensitive areas like defense.
That's a question we should definitely be paying more attention to. As AI gets more integrated into crucial systems, it becomes really important to understand the values and priorities of the companies creating that technology. It's not just about what the AI can do, but also about the principles guiding the people who are making it.
It's a good reminder that even though a lot of the AI revolution is happening out in the open, there's a whole other level of development and influence going on behind the scenes, something we need to be aware of if we want to truly understand AI's impact on the world.
Absolutely. All those advancements we see in the AI products we use every day, they're really just the tip of the iceberg. If we want to really grasp the scope of this revolution, we have to look beyond the flashy headlines and dig into the partnerships and collaborations that are shaping the AI landscape from the ground up.
In speaking of AI becoming more integrated into our lives, let's shift gears and talk about something a little more personal. Google's jumping into the image generation game with a tool called Whisk. It's all about giving users the power to create really cool visuals with the help of AI. Like imagine, you take a regular photo and you can turn it into something amazing.
Yeah, Whisk uses Google's Imagen 3 model, which is built on this diffusion-based architecture, so it can remix photos by combining different subjects and scenes and styles.
So like, I could take a photo of myself and with a few clicks, put myself in a totally different landscape.
Exactly, or even reimagine the whole scene like it was a famous painting.
Oh, wow. So it's kind of like those apps that let you swap faces or add filters, but way more advanced, right? Like, is it really that easy to use?
Yeah, it's surprisingly user-friendly. And here's what's really cool. You can actually see and edit the prompts that the AI is using to generate the image. So you get a lot more control over the creative process. It's not just picking from preset filters. You're actually guiding the AI's interpretation of your idea.
So you're kind of like collaborating with the AI to create something new. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But what about the quality? Does it really produce, realistic and good-looking results?
Well, the technology is still being developed, but the results are already pretty impressive. Even Google admits there are some limitations, like the AI might misinterpret certain things in the image or have trouble with really complex compositions, but the potential is definitely there.
Yeah, I can see that. It's easy to imagine AI tools like this becoming essential for anyone who creates visual content, graphic designers, social media influencers, you name it.
For sure.
It makes you think, are we on the verge of some kind of creative renaissance where anyone with an idea can bring it to life with the help of AI?
That's a really interesting thought. But we can't forget that tools are only as good as the people using them. AI can enhance creativity, but it can't replace human vision and ingenuity.
That's a good point. Okay, so speaking of AI enhancing our experiences, let's talk about Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses. They just got a huge upgrade, and it's like they're blurring the line between science fiction and reality.
Yeah, they're not just for taking pictures or listening to music anymore. With Meta's newest AI assistant built in, these glasses offer a level of interaction that's like something out of the future.
It's like having a personal AI companion, always there, ready to help,
hmm
just like in the sci-fi movie.
hmm
But how does it actually work?
Well, the glasses have these advanced sensors and microphones, so the AI can understand what's going on around you and respond to your questions instantly. You can ask follow-up questions, change the topic without any problem, and it even remembers your past conversations.
Wow. So I could be looking at something and just ask my glasses about it.
Yep. You can ask for directions, get translations in real time, even get personalized recommendations based on where you are and what you like.
That's incredible. It sounds like these glasses could totally change how we experience the world, making information and help available right when we need it. But I'm also thinking, couldn't this lead to some pretty awkward situations? Like, imagine you're having a private conversation and your glasses suddenly chime in with a random fact or something.
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening. I think it'll take some getting used to. For both us and the AI, as we figure out this new world of wearable tech, finding the balance between convenience and, not being weird.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, what are the rules of etiquette going to be when AI assistants are always listening and learning from our conversations?
That's a great point. As this technology gets more sophisticated and integrated into our lives, we definitely need to think about the social and ethical implications.
Right. But let's not forget about the potential benefits either. Like for accessibility, people with disabilities could use these glasses to navigate the world much more easily.
Absolutely.
And even beyond accessibility, think about education and personal growth. Imagine learning a new language effortlessly just by wearing these glasses and getting real-time translations during conversations.
That's a great example. And Meta's even hinted at future useful suggestions from the AI without giving too many details. It's like having an AI life coach built right into your glasses.
Okay, now that's both exciting and a little scary. To think about how this tech could shape our decisions and interactions in the future. But Meta is clearly pushing the limits of what's possible. And they're not the only ones. You've got OpenAI's advanced voice mode with Vision, Google's Project Astra. It seems like everyone's working on making real-time AI assistants a normal part of our lives.
It's definitely a trend that's gaining momentum, and it raises some big questions about privacy and data security. As these AI assistants get more personalized and rely more on our data, we need to be really careful about protecting our privacy and making sure this technology is used responsibly.
It's a tough balancing act between embracing the amazing potential of AI and protecting our basic rights. Okay, so let's switch gears now and talk about how AI is changing another part of our digital lives, searching for information online. OpenAI is making some serious waves with their latest development in AI-powered search. Remember when searching online was all about? Like wading through endless pages of blue links? Well, OpenAI is changing the game with ChatGPT search. They're trying to make searching a lot more intuitive and engaging by bringing in different types of media.
Yeah, it's a big shift away from the traditional search results we're used to. Those pages and pages of text.
Right.
ChatGPT search actually includes photos and videos and other media formats right there in the search results.
So it's like, instead of just reading a little bit of text, I can actually see a video or a picture related to my search.
Exactly. It's all about making the whole experience more immersive and informative.
That sounds pretty cool. Is OpenAI basically trying to take on Google and other big search engines?
It could definitely shake things up. Remember SearchGPT, OpenAI's earlier experiment?
Yeah.
Well, ChatGPT search is like the next step in that evolution. It shows that OpenAI is serious about improving AI-powered search.
So they're in it for the long haul.
And here's another interesting thing. This feature is now available to all ChatGPT users, not just those with a paid subscription.
That's a big deal. Making this kind of advanced search tech available to so many people. I remember reading some early reviews of ChatGPT search, and while people were definitely intrigued, there were also concerns about, whether it was accurate and how user-friendly it really was. Has OpenAI addressed those issues?
Yeah, they've definitely been paying attention to what users are saying. They've made some big improvements to the speed and responsiveness of the search. They've made it better on mobile, and they even integrated it with their advanced voice mode.
So I could literally talk to ChatGPT and get search results.
Exactly.
That's amazing. It seems like OpenAI is putting a lot of effort into making this technology really easy to use. What do you think is next for ChatGPT search?
Well, knowing OpenAI, they're probably already working on new and innovative features. Maybe more personalization, even more types of media, or even integration with other AI tools.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, from AI partnerships to new AI tools and how AI is changing how we search for information.
Yeah, it's clear that AI is not just some future tech anymore. It's already here, and it's impacting almost every part of our lives.
Exactly. As AI continues to evolve at this incredible pace, the biggest question remains, how do we navigate this new reality? How do we find the balance between the amazing potential of AI and the ethical considerations and the impact it could have on society?
That's a crucial conversation we need to have. It's not about being afraid of AI. It's about understanding it, guiding its development, and making sure it ultimately benefits humanity.
Well said. And that's it for our deep dive today. We hope this has sparked your curiosity and given you some things to think about as you explore the amazing world of AI. Remember, the AI landscape is constantly changing. So stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay curious.